Lifeforce, Invaders from Mars, which was a remake of a beloved 1950s sci-fi flick. Of course, Galaxy of Terror. That's just another dimension. This is another sci-fi horror film that was adapted from a book. And I want to say the author was Colin Wilson. Colin Wilson wrote the book, or it's a novella or a rather short novel. Okay. And so they adapted it to, the screen, and directed by Tobe Hooper, starring Nicholas Ball, Frank Finlay, Peter Firth, Matilda May, and Steve Railsback, who's also quite good in this film. As it says, a space shuttle discovers an alien spacecraft containing 3 frozen creatures. The crew decides to bring them to Earth. Of course, they always do that. I have the trailer to Lifeforce. Check this out.
They watched. They waited. Now their time has come. Out of the depths of space, the ultimate terror. Moving, searching, destroying. From body to body, from life to life, from man to woman. Changing, growing, burning for our life force. From the director of Poltergeist, from the special effects creator of Star Trek, the motion picture, Lifeforce. In the blink of an eye, the terror begins.
Invaders from Mars. If you guys haven't by chance seen this really great remake, that was one thing about the 80s, is that they managed to pull off some great remakes of 1950s sci-fi and or sci-fi horror films. Invaders from Mars is one of those. And I think it's because you had a lot of people that grew up, they were kids, right? In the 1950s, they grew up to be filmmakers in the 1970s and 1980s. No one believes a boy who says he saw a spaceship landing near his home, except the alien vampires who plan to feed on his parents and neighbors. It's delightful. Both versions are delightful. I love the 50s version. I love the 80s version. It's 1981's Galaxy of Terror, starring Freddy. Oh, yeah, Freddy Krueger himself. Robert Englund is in this film, as well as Sid Haig. 1981, folks. Neurotic astronauts. Interesting way to describe them. Neurotic astronauts, Edward Albert, Aaron Moran, of course from Happy Days, Ray Walston, my favorite Martian, face a giant worm and other monsters on a distant planet. That's a kind of a basic layout of it. Directed by Bruce D. Clark. But also, yeah, of course, they don't. It says starring those 3 actors, as I mentioned, Robert Englund, Sid Haig, also in this film, and it's just a hoot.
They're out there.
It's been waiting 1 billion years to scare you to death. Trapped in a living maze of terror. Galaxy of Terror. The ultimate horror in space.
Oh, next up we have Brainstorm. You may recall that one. Natalie Wood, Christopher Walken, 1983 science fiction film. Rather serious, as they say, sci-fi drama thriller. right here. After creating a device that allows people to experience others' sensations, scientists try to keep their invention from being put to nefarious uses. Christopher Walken, Natalie Wood, Louise Fletcher, Cliff Robertson, for Christ's sake, in this film. And of course, directed by none other than Douglas Trumbull. Now, Douglas Trumbull was a special effects master. He worked on a ton of freaking movies, including Silent Running. That was one of his big babies. And it's highly recommended. You know, if you haven't seen it, it's a good 80s science fiction film. Trancers. Oh, yeah, we've been waiting for this one, folks. 1984, Tim Thomerson, Helen Hunt, Full Moon Entertainment, sci-fi action. A gruff bounty hunter travels back in time to the 1980s Los Angeles to stop a twisted criminal who can transform people into zombie-like creatures. Oh, yeah. Tim Thomerson, Helen Hunt. There you go. That's what you need to know. And, of course, directed by Charles Band.
I'm Jack Death. I'm a trooper in the 23rd century.
Jack Death, Angel City PD. May I see your stats?
What did I do?
Under Section 7 of the Penal Code, the Council authorized me to administer you a transfer suspect examination.
You can't give me a TSE without a warrant.
I got your warrant right here, pal.
Okay. I don't want any trouble.
Hold out your...
My job is hunting Trancers.
I got nothing to hide.
Finding them,
Negative.
and singeing them.
Look out!
Of course, sometimes they find me first. Then it's a little more complicated.
How do you know Whistler's location?
We monitored a line disruption in Los Angeles, December 1985. Van Zandt, Ash, and I all had ancestors in the city then.
If you think I'm bringing that scum up the line, you got the wrong trooper.
Unless you stop Whistler, everything the Council has accomplished for the last 40 years will count for nothing.
Okay, let's say I believe this. You're a cop from the future and you're chasing this guy Piper.
Whistler.
Why doesn't he just turn you into one of these zombies? Or me?
Trancing only works on squids, people with weak minds, easily controlled. Lena, I'm from another time, another world. I don't even know what you people eat for lunch.
Okay, I got fried rice, egg rolls, and beef chow mein.
Beef? You mean like from a cow?
I thought it was rough in the 23rd century. I didn't know how hot it could get.
Jack?
How's my tan? It was getting hotter all the time.
Jack?
I guess I just attract a certain element no matter what century I'm in.
This way, mister!
Anyway, I gotta run now.
I want to ride with the lady.
Over here, Ashby!
Jesus! Sure enough, glad I kept my coat, coach!
Jack Death is back. And he's never even been here before. Trancers.
Night of the Comet. Oh, yeah. 1983. A really good flick. This is just nailing the 80s right on the head. As it says, when a passing comet snuffs out most of humanity, a pair of very 80s Valley girls hit them all and battle hordes of bloodthirsty zombies. Catherine Mary Stewart, Kelly Maroney, Robert Beltran, also in this film, Mary Warrenoff. Woo, doggy. Mary Warrenoff. Check this out. I'm just going to click on Mary Warrenoff's name real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, folks. Mary Warrenoff in Silent Night, Bloody Night. She is just, God, a young Mary Warrenoff. That's 1972. We're going to be covering that one in the 70s show. Watchers 2, 1990. She's also in that. Of course, Death Race 2000. She is in that as Calamity Jane. Night of the Comet, fantastic. Highly recommended on Tubi, folks. If you haven't seen it, check it out.